What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Hive Mind Mentality, where we talk everything on the Hive Blockchain. And today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't be sleeping on the Shadow Snitch, and to show you how I use Summoner Lab to identify if a card is worth investing in. And before we get started, I'd like to go ahead and delegate some cards to a viewer of mine. So let's do that right now. We're going to go with the Water Splinter, and kind of around the bronze level, early silver. So I went with the Vera as the summoner, level 2, so you can use the max in bronze. So let's get that delegated out. And it's going to be going to next 711. So enjoy the card, and hopefully it brings you some victory. I'm going to also give you some of the other ones here that you see. So yeah, good luck. Okay, and before we dive into why I think the snitch is worth your investment, I want to just talk about the snitch first, because sometimes we get wrapped up in the investing or playing that we just completely ignore the lore. So I'm going to read the description here. Shadow snitches are created by the conjurers of the Chaos Legion, weaving death magic. They breathe life into beings made completely of darkness. The purpose of this Shadow Snitches is to be deployed into lands prior to the Chaos Legion's invasion. Moving from shadow to shadow, they are listeners and watchers, feeding information back to the Chaos Legion. But once the invasion is complete, the Shadow Snitches still serve a purpose. They can locate and follow high-value targets, reporting back on movements to the Chaos Legion leadership. If needed, Shadow Snitches can also capture prisoners and bring them back for interrogation. So based on that description, I think the Shadow Snitch is a badass. I like the lore they have for him, the description, the look that they have going. The 4 hands, looks like he has 2 of them crossed, and that face, I don't even know how to describe that face. But does the description do any justice to if the card is worth it? So let's take a look. Let's hop over to Summoner Lab. So let's find the actual card here, and we can search. We'll just search Snitch right there, and there he pops up. Don't be alarmed at this 7.7% win rate. So let's check him out. First, I want to start on the Bronze League. So in the Bronze League, it shows the win percentage here at 44.1. And I think at bronze, novice, silver, even gold, the snitch is at his weakest, because you really want some survivability here and extra damage. So, and you only get that at level 10 with the dodge. And as we go through the different leagues here, so bronze, and that's also a total of 68 games being played. So come on, people, throw your snitch out there. Let's play some more games, get this number up. We go to silver, there's some more, 108, but then the win rate drops. And I believe that's because in silver, it's not that great of a card. It's just a melee creature with reach. Just 2 damage, 6 life, 3 speed, nothing. There's better cards than this for 4 mana. It's not till we end up in the gold league that he gets a lot better, because now he has that affliction. So if you need to hit and stop someone from healing, this is a very good card, because let's say they don't have healing, and that could be a problem. Now your affliction does nothing, but you still have 3 damage and 6 life for 4 mana. Not the best, but not the worst. Going up 1 will end up in the Diamond Plus. There's only 26 battles, 7% win, and I'm not sure if they're going to be taking into consideration if that's a level 9 or a level 10, because that dodge is really going to help out a lot. So this is a great way of evaluating the cards that you are thinking of buying, or playing. Obviously, it's less helpful when it's only 26 battles. There's not a lot of data to pull from. So let's go back to 108. Shows what it's strongest against, what it's weakest against, things like that. And as far as best rule sets, so take inside no neutral monsters. This makes sense how it'd be better, because you're limited to what you can use for that 4 mana. It has some other teammates, tanks, things like that. But really, we need that number to go up. So again, use your snitch. And my main argument for why this card is going to go up in value as we go on is because it doesn't reach its full potential until level 10. And there are some cards that, you can get away with, I only level up to 6 or up to 8, and, you're not missing much. But with the snitch, you are missing something. You're missing that dodge, which is going to be key. That could, end up winning or losing in the battle. How many times have you ended up, so close, and if you would have just dodged once, you could have won? That happens to me all the time. So dodge is great to have. And because it comes at level 10, there's going to be a lot of people combining cards. So the supply is going to keep going down and down and down as everyone's trying to get to that level 10. Right now, Summoner Lab doesn't show the actual cards in circulation. I'm sure it's going to be a feature coming soon. That'd be great if it was, somewhere on this chart so we can easily look at it. So let's go back to Peak Monsters real quick. And we can see that the total card is 158,775. So that's relatively on the low side for commons. And I believe that's because everyone's combining them. Of course, Chaos Legion still has a lot of selling to do. Yeah, there's quite a bit of packs left. 8,540,000. There's just a lot of them. So there's going to be more snitches coming. But again, I think the burn rate is going to be a lot higher on this card than some of the other cards. And on Summoner Lab, we can check out the price history on the charts. And looking at it, it's been dipping quite a bit. I think it's going to stay at this level for a while. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. But it's not going to actually skyrocket higher until the Chaos Legion packs are sold and everyone's combining these snitches together. I think in 2 years, 3 years, it's going to be worth a lot more. And you're going to be glad that you got a level 10 snitch while you could at a cheap level, and all the other ones you're going to be renting out or selling for a pretty good profit. And right now the snitch is at about 8 or 9 cents. I believe in about 2 to 3 years, each of these snitches are going to be worth about 50 cents each, and I think that's a very good return. Let's get that data up a little bit more so we can see the viability of using snitch. And the last thing I want to mention about why I think the snitch is a great addition to any deck and it's going to go up in value is let's look at the other death cards that have affliction on them. So we'll just go to the abilities tab, click affliction right here, and then confirm. And as you can see, there's not many that the Death Splinter has. When you look at it, you're going to have a magic user. You have 2 of these. They're both ranged attack. So you're going to want to have an affliction-based creature with a melee attack. And that's where the snitch comes into play. Yeah, it may not be the best, but if for some reason you can't use, you can't use the ranged attack, or 6 mana is too much. Maybe he's a little too fragile. You can't use magic. However you want to play it. Maybe it just doesn't fit. Also, you have the summoner here that has affliction, but at 7 mana, and it's a lot more costly to rent or purchase. This summoner. You can go look at some of the neutrals that have it. And as you see, the neutrals that have affliction are all magic. So this really is your only option. So let me know what you think about the Shadow Snitch. Do you think it's a good card, waste of time? Is it one of those, that you'll play on occasion? Do you believe the price is going to rise or fall? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. And that's all I have for today's video. I will see everyone next time.